Yo guys, what is up? I am back. Today, I have with you some exclusive clips of Deji's coach talking about him training Deji that you might not have seen, so let's get into that.
How often do I train Kenny and Deji? They train every day like my professionals do. That's what I'm saying. This ain't no game, man. Of course they're in shape. I wouldn't let no one in the ring if they were not in shape. What you have to do is watch my videos of my pros. Because what you see with my pros is the same as what I'm doing with Kenny. It's the same what I'm doing with Deji. I'm not training YouTubers. I'm training them to fight for war. Can Deji go 6 rounds? He done 14 rounds the other day. How long is a round in sparring? Put it this way. They're fighting 2-minute rounds. We sometimes do. We always do more than 2 minutes. We do professional rounds. Sometimes more than professional rounds. For the fitness and the cardio. Why does Deji always look disinterested in the training footage? He ain't disinterested with me. You'll see at the weigh-in. But trust me, he don't look like how he looked in all these other fights. Trust me on that.
So the first bit that the coach talks about him training Deji and Kenny every single day and training them not to just be YouTube fighters, but to go in there expecting to fight a champion is all music to my ears. Like, this guy seems like, again, the real deal. He seems like a Vidal type coach, even harder than Vidal, if that's actually possible. And I think that this guy is the exact kind of guy and mindset and attitude you want. And I think Deji shows extremely well with this coach. And the big thing that surprised me is Deji did 14 rounds, sometimes over 2 minutes, sometimes over the professional limit. I love to see that. That's music to my ears. But still, that got me completely like, what? Like, Deji's doing 14 rounds. 14 rounds of boxing. That's a lot of rounds. And I'm wondering at what, pace, at what level. But I'm very confident that this guy is pushing them to their limit. And then he says that he will not look the way he looked in the previous fights, and I hope not. And I think this coach will not let Deji go out there in terrible condition. We also got the official image, the full image of Deji, and clearly I think people can now stop saying it's photoshopped. And I said there's a reason why he's only like this and we don't see his belly, because he definitely does not look like ab Deji. He looks a little bit more like dad bod Deji, but not in like a bad way. Like, I'm not trying to roast the guy. And again, that was taken back in January. It's March now with this new coach. I don't know if we'll see him with abs, but I think that the bottom half of his body will be in a lot better physical condition than when that photo was taken. And he's definitely working on his upper body strength. And from seeing these pictures recently, it seems like he's slimming down even more. Yeah, that's again all great stuff to see.
Yeah, KSI would be coming down to watch Deji. Intelligence. How to use a jab, how to set up punches, when to throw punches, when not to throw punches, when to move, when not to move, when to tie someone up for a break, when to bully someone, when to walk them down and put them into a dogfight, when to dance, when to counter punch, when to go toe to toe, when to feint, when to change levels. So these are all the things that I guarantee a lot of these fighters taught.
But basically what he said about changing levels, and he's teaching these guys stuff that most coaches that are doing this wouldn't teach their fighters. And again, all this is music to my ears. If you are a Deji fan, W incoming. Potentially. Alex could still win this. I 100% think that Alex is in better physical condition than Deji, but I think that Deji might be getting pushed harder in terms of the boxing side of it. But I don't know. Both Alex and Deji are making compelling videos, and their coaches, all of them, both training super hard. And, Deji's coach was saying, we're going to respect Alex, and we're going to, install in Deji that you could get knocked out and not to think less of his opponent. I think that's what he did with Vinny. That's the video. Like, sub, comment, and peace.